welcome back to the channel. Metal Marty Mac, back with another short video for you. As you can tell by the thumbnail, this video is really going to focus on the new Blitzkrieg and Satan releases that come out there the last few weeks. Not going to dwell too much on them. It's just my initial thoughts on the albums. I have listened to them a shit ton of times, and yeah, so I'm just going to show you them, just mention a few songs on them and that sort of thing. So hope everybody's doing well. Thanks everybody for sticking with me, tuning into the channel. I do have another one or two releases here to show you. I might just do a little bit of a Satan, not a ranking as such, but just show you the 5 albums that they've released since 2013, which is my favourite, and so on, because they're all killer releases. Okay, so we'll start off with the latest album from Blitzkrieg. Now, Blitzkrieg, obviously everybody know them, would have heard of them through the Metallica song, Blitzkrieg, the cover they done from the 1980s song Blitzkrieg. Brian Ross on vocals, hence the thumbnail. Brian Ross, legend, man, what a legend. So they put out their, I think it's their 10th or their 11th album. It's this one here. It's self-titled, came out a couple of weeks ago. That's on the hype sticker. New studio album from new album legends, limited to 200 copies, black. Sounds weird, but anyhow, this is their first full length since 2018. The one before that was Judge Not. I will show it to you in a second. I've just pulled out a few Blitzkrieg albums that I do have, Blitzkrieg records that I do have. Don't have them all. They've got a few, as I say, 10 or 11, and I don't have all their studio albums, but they're a great band. Could pick them up in CD, but I'm just waiting to get them at a decent price on vinyl, because I absolutely adore Brian Ross. I love him. He's one of the best vocalists around. Seen Satan live. I'll show you Satan t-shirts I picked up. This is one of them here at the gig, and the man is 70 years old and he sounds absolutely amazing live. Just quality. Satan sound better live in live than they do on the record, even, which is very hard to do in my opinion. But yeah, for me, Satan are the top of the legacy new wave of British heavy metal bands, older heavy metal bands going still. I think they're at the top of the game of the whole lot of them at the moment, putting out some serious releases. Not a lot of releases, but everything they put out is just pure quality. Back to Blitzkrieg. So yeah, the latest from Blitzkrieg, featuring Brian Ross, and features Alan Ross on drums, which is Brian's son, and I'm telling you, he is absolutely fantastic on drums. The drummer on this, Matt Graham, is absolutely fantastic as well. But yeah, nice cover. You've got your dragon kind of creature that features on a lot of their covers as well. Very, very good heavy metal album. In my opinion, it's much better than Judge Not. Is it Judge Not? Yeah, Judge Not. This one here, which I'll show you in a second. I think the band is just, there's a new band, like, sort of the last few years, and they're sort of really clicking now on this album for me, and everything just hits the right notes. The songs on this, first opener, You Won't Take Me Alive, it's a brilliant track for an opener because it'll just hook you straight into the album. As I said, Brian's vocals are amazing. Catchy choruses all over this album. Catchy riffs, kind of trashy riffs in some songs, but really, really good. Like, you know, so You Won't Take Me Alive. Next up on the album is The Spider, which was one of the singles of the album. There was a video out for, I don't know if you visualize a video, an actual video, I can't remember. I think it was a video, but it was a great song. Really, really catchy. Great riff in that once again. Next song on the album is probably my favourite song on it. It's called Dragon's Eye. It's so catchy. It's just fantastic. If you haven't heard Blitzkrieg or even the new album, just listen to Dragon's Eye. If it doesn't catch you, I'd be very surprised. Next song is If I Told You, which is great. It's all about conspiracy theories. It's really, really cool. Fun lyrics about JFK and Roswell and all that other sort of jazz. Above the Law, Pull the Trigger Part 3 is another excellent song. I Am His Voice, class. The Night He Came Home, which is all about Michael Myers, Halloween, which is really cool. That's going to hit my spot because I love horror stuff, and it's nice the way they incorporate the John Carpenter theme into the song. Really cool, fun lyrics, good song for Halloween. On Olympus High, the instrumental is very good, and then you go on to the last song, is Aphrodite's Kiss. It's probably the longest song on the album. It's probably my least favourite song on the album. It's slow, moody, kind of ballady sort of stuff. It does kind of lift up as it goes on. It's the longest song on the album. I think it's well placed at the end. If it had been in the middle of the album, I think we would have just brought the album down in the album. But take nothing away from it. This is a great, great heavy metal album by a super, super heavy metal band. This came out, this is actually, it's self-titled, I don't know if I even said that or not. This is out on Target Tunes. Really good. I think mine's just standard black vinyl. I don't think there's anything else because the lyrics are on the inner of the cover. But yeah, really great album. They have some brilliant albums out, Blitzkrieg. As I say, don't have them all. Constantly hunting them down. They're the first thing I search for when I go looking for records is Blitzkrieg. But yeah, worthy addition to their collection. Really good band. If you haven't checked it out, check out Dragon's Eye. I'm sure you'll like it. It's got really good, trashy, catchy riffs, and it's quality, man. Brian Ross is an absolute bloody legend. 70 years old, man. Man's got some pipes on him. Savage stuff. So yeah, that's Judge Not there. I just pulled out a few Blitzkrieg records that I do have. Judge Not. Yeah, this is a really great album, like, and yeah, but I just think the new one's even better. I think musically it's just a bit more together. What else have I got here? I've just pulled them all out randomly. This Theatre of the Damned album of theirs. Excellent album too. I love the artwork on it, it's brilliant as well. Theatre of the Damned. This is Absolute Power. Yeah, another great album, another cool cover. There's that creature I was telling you about there. But yeah, if you don't know Blitzkrieg, I'll be surprised. This is probably my favourite album of theirs. I absolutely adore this album, the sound of it. This is Unholy Trinity. It's absolutely fantastic. Hair Trigger, Struck by Lightning, taking care of business. Brilliant album, brilliant band. And then one of their EPs, recent EPs, Loud and Proud. This cover version of Alice Cooper's School's out in this, which is actually pretty good. But yeah, this is the new Blitzkrieg band here for the last few years, but they've really gelled on the new album. And I just think it's fantastic release. It's definitely going to be in my top 10 heavy metal albums of the year. I think I'm going to have to do a separate death metal one and a heavy metal one this year because there was so much good death metal and lots of good heavy metal as well. Okay, quick slug of water, and then we go on to Satan. Great album. Excuse me. Okay, so Songs in Crimson, latest from Satan. This is their fifth album, as I said, since 2013, since the sort of comeback. Like, they've been out in the Court and the Act, one of the best new British heavy metal albums ever. Suspended Sentence, the one with Michael Jackson on vocals. Not that one. I don't have that one yet on vinyl. Still looking out for it at a decent price. But this is the fifth one since they came back. So I seen Satan about 3 weeks ago. Absolutely amazing gig. Grand Social in Dublin. I've had loads of pictures with the band and stuff all over social media, so you've probably seen it and probably fed up looking at it, but it's just something I'm into. So I picked up a couple of t-shirts. This is the Earth Infernal the last album's tour, so I picked that up just because I've always wanted Satan t-shirts, and so get the opportunity when you can. Excuse me. Also picked up one from the new album. Haven't worn it yet, which is pretty fucking snazzy. Looks pretty big there, but it's not. It's only medium. Yeah, really cool. Delight to get it, and of course the Dublin date is on it. Grand Social in Dublin. Yeah, what a great gig. What a nice band. They're so nice. Got chatting to everybody after the band, with the band after it. Got photographs taken with each member of the band, and they're so fucking nice, man. Just meeting legends as far as I'm concerned. Russ Tippins and Sean and fucking Steve and all the boys. Just amazing guys. Also on the bill that night, it was supposed to be Seven Sisters. Seven Sisters had to pull out. Somebody was ill, unfortunately. I would have loved to see Seven Sisters. So this Dublin band stepped in. I think they're from Dublin. They are a Dublin band, I'm assuming. So more of a doom band. So the band were called Death the Leveler. I hadn't heard the band before. I did know the vocalist Gabrielle from another Irish progressive metal band called Sectile, and they were excellent. His vocals were amazing and that, astounding. And once again, this band were absolutely great. The vocals are just savage in this band. I didn't pick up any of the vinyls. I did go back to have a look to see if they had them on the merch stand, but I think the merch stand was packed up at that stage by the time I left because I was just all about Satan at that stage. So yeah, Death the Leveler. Very slow, long songs, broody, kind of really slow doom, but with amazing epic vocals. So Death the Leveler, yeah, brilliant on the night. They were great. So yeah, I'll try to get them next year for Scream For Me, because they're really good. I'm going off track a lot in this, aren't I? So, Songs in Crimson, fifth album. This is a great album. Beast of an album. Out on is it Metal Blade Records? Yeah, Metal Blade's been putting out the last block of them. So, what do we get in this? We got an inlay card. Very cool inlay card. Absolutely amazing. Great band. I'm surprised if you haven't listened to Satan as it is. Like, you know, such catchy choruses, vocals. Once again, Brian Ross is the boss. Absolutely fantastic. Twin guitars of Steve and Russ Tippins are just fucking second to none. They've got this unique sound, Satan. Heavy metal, but they've got a Satan sound. You'll know a Satan song when you hear it because of the guitar work and a solid rhythm section. The Graham English, the legend Graham English, and Sean, they're so fantastic. I love everything about Satan, and this is another fantastic release. It's hard to rate this into the ranking that I'll just do a little quick ranking of the 5 albums. That's, well, very easy to do because they're all brilliant. But yeah, just pick a couple of tracks on this. Flipping hell, it's hard to read. Era, second song on the album is amazing. Whore of Babylon, Sacramental Rites is brilliant. Martyrdom is brilliant. Turn the Tide, one of the singles on the album, is class. Captives, hey, they're all good. What's the point of going through them all like that? They're all good songs. So, my favourite Satan album since 2013 comeback has to be, for me, is Life Sentence. This 2013. This one is just absolutely a beast of an album. So on this you've got Time to Die, 2025, Cenotaph, Incantations, Testimony, Life Sentence. It's just absolutely banger of an album. All the Satan albums are bangers. Next up, I will gonna put in, I think this is 2018. Please be right. 2018's Cruel Magic. Awesome record. Into My Eternity, Cruel Magic, The Doomsday Clock, Legends, Hell and Bound, Ophidian, Death Knell for a King. It's all brilliant. So yeah, that for me there. Next up, sorry, this is going from best to least favourite. Next up, it was a tough one. I don't know which one to pick of these yet. I'm probably going to put in this one because I know it more. But the new album is really growing on me, and it's either one of these. But they're all brilliant albums. The 5 albums are class, so it's pretty of a pointless ranking. But yeah, Earth Infernal, last album before the new one. The new one, Songs in Crimson. I've never actually done a ranking of any sort before, but yeah. And then of course the great album as well, Atom by Atom, which is absolutely fantastic as well. So yeah. Is that enough about Satan? I reckon so. Yeah, as you can tell, I love Satan. One of my favourite bands, but they're great. So go check out the new Blitzkrieg and Satan albums, because they're really worth your time, man. I swear to God. Quality releases, and hopefully they keep going. Brian Ross is such a man. For 70 years old. The other guys aren't too far behind him, I don't think, but 70-year-old man. Perfect front man. He engaged so well with the crowd, and he was really good fun, and he's such a lovely guy. So yeah, fair play to Satan. Okay, that was really all I wanted to do in this video, but I've got a couple of records here that I've just pulled out of. We're listening to one of them in the background a bit, so I'll just show you it. So yeah, I will be doing another collection up there, death metal soon, with 200 Stab Wounds, Immortal Skull, and all this kind of stuff, and Born Undead cassette from the Ryan Wills collection as well. So yeah, I picked up Amorphous, Queen of Time, live. This was a live recording of the brilliant Amorphous from Finland's Queen of Time album, with the Golden Elk, Wrong Direction, Amongst Stars with Annika van Giersbergen. This is their COVID live album that they did with no crowd, but it sounds fantastic, and such a great band. Hollow Pinen is such an amazing guitar player, and they're such great melodies. So good kind of progressive metal from Amorphous, who, as we know, were formerly death metal, and yeah, the long discography. I also picked up this. Gary from Cryptic Blood showed this on Facebook, and I picked it up. I didn't realise it was out. So this is my Cantil 1997 EP. It's the song from Elegy, from the album Elegy, which I don't have yet, but I do have a good lot of Amorphous albums, trying to collect them all because I love the band. They're such a great band. So this was out in Relapse Records as well. I don't know if that one was Relapse, was it? No, it's out in that new label, Atomic Fire. So yeah, pretty cool. Now finally, in the background, what we're listening to, Can you hear a bit of it? Who's that vocalist sound like? He does sound a bit like Albert Witchfinder. I remembered his name this time. So this is a band new to me. Seen this, was it on Amazon or eBay? Really cheap. Took a stab on it when I heard it was Doom. So it's finished Doom. The album's called Live by the Sword by a band called Cardinal's Folly. Finished Doom band. You've got loads of Lord Vicar in here, Reverend Bizarre. The songs aren't as long as Bizarre songs, but you're in that sort of finished Doom vein. Catchy riffs, really good vocals. As I said, he sounds a bit like Albert Witchfinder. It's on black vinyl. This might be available still on Amazon, cheap. If so, and you're into your Doom. They're a 3-piece band. Yeah, they are a 3-piece band. So yeah, nice in there with the lyrics, but really cool band. Never heard of them before. This is their 5th album. So definitely gonna have to go digging and try to find some more of their stuff. Because yeah, pretty cool Doom band. And Soul Seller Records. So yeah, that's it. Just wanted to show off the new Satan and Blitzkrieg albums because I've listened to them a shit ton. As I said, I'm off today, so I'm going to start listening to a lot of death metal. And to do a death metal update, excuse me. Fucking hell. I have a few other videos lined up to do. I've even got the thumbnails made for them to show off movies. I keep promising to do movie ones, and I'm going to do them. So I've got my Arrow collection. I've restarted collecting Arrow videos and 88 films. Big time. Really starting to collect them again. So I'm just going to show them off. Mightn't be everybody's cup of tea, but I'm just going to show them anyhow. Because it's stuff I like and I'm interested in. And yeah, what's the point of making a video of stuff you're not interested in? But yeah, go check out the new Blitzkrieg album. It's really worth your time. Dragon's Eye. I'll try to leave a link below for that song, just so you can check it out. Satan's new album, goes without saying, it's fantastic. They're just that sort of band. They just can't help themselves but putting out quality. Amorphous, great, and Cardinal's Folly. Go check them out, man. If you like Bizarre and Lord Vicar, that kind of stuff, might be your cup of tea. Your kind of cup of tea. That's a bit shit. Okay, guys, that's it. Cheers. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for everybody for subbing and watching and commenting as always. And it's just great to be part of a brilliant VC with some really cool people. And yeah, positivity all the time on the VC. Fuck this negative shit. See you all soon. Cheers. Thanks. Bye.